Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Let's Build. Today we're going to be building the farm, like I said we were. Before we begin, I had to do some terraforming here, so you'll see that in a moment. It's not much. But yeah, so let's begin. So this house is like any other, the same layout. It's pretty much every house. There's nothing special about it other than it's just elongated, because it's a farmhouse. Even our farmers need a nice house to sleep in when, they're out tilling the fields for long hours at a time. Take care of animals, and whatever else farmers do. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I have a farm in a single player world, but I don't play it too much. Because there needs to be more, food, stuff to grow it, tomatoes, corn. I don't know what else. Other things of that sort. Now that we have the roof done, we'll come inside and lay down the floor. Build up some walls and windows. Now it's on to the chicken coop, which is just a really, really small house. Make it daytime so you can see better. Lay down half a floor and then grass, because chickens sleep on grass. Well, they sleep in hay and nest and stuff, but they don't have that. Build the ramp so they can get in. Door for ourselves so we can get in there and pick up eggs, tidy up after them because they make a mess. Now I did build a little close to the wall so the roof matched the other side, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Keep, stuff from falling in the pen and destroying it all like creepers. I've had that happen to me a couple times. Okay, so here I had to terraform a bunch of stuff and lay out the foundation for the barn because it was massive. And I did it a couple times off screen to figure out how I want it to lay it out. And this is like the only way I could really get to work without having to do a lot of terraforming. Laid on the floors for the upper storage area. Now this was the hardest part of the barn for me, was doing the roof. I couldn't figure it out and I had to do it multiple times. So I just, skipped forward of all my failures. And this is pretty much what we're left with. I'm still not quite happy with it, but I'm just leaving it. I'm not dealing with it again. Now you'll notice that one of the floors is open in the front, because I forgot about it. But I filled it in after. So it's, make sure you fill that in if you're building this. It's time to come inside and work out where the pens are going to go, and the walls. Right around the outside, to put in fences so the animals couldn't escape, and they had fresh airflow coming in, so it's not just a smelly barn with animals in it. Throw out some cows, some sheep, some piggies. And we'll work on the fencing for the chicken coop, because, they need to free roam. And so do the other animals, but they're caged up for now. Get some chickens in. And that chicken egg reminds me of the evil chickens from Courage the Cowardly Dog, if you've ever seen that. The alien chicken. If you haven't seen it, you'll not know what I'm talking about. If you have, you'll know. And you'll be like, oh yeah, it does. Anyway, on to the fields. Now, tilled land requires a source block of water within 4. If you have a source block with an 8 gap in between, you have a bigger field, which is what I did here. And it works really well because you're not really pressed for space and have to lose one every time. I also do that in my single player world too, which is how I figured it out. But it works really well. Accidentally clicked the wrong button. We'll come in and throw down all the tilled land we can. We'll stop planting our seeds so we have a good crop field going. And it's just all wheat. I didn't want to make separate little plots for carrots. Yeah, that's what's in the game. Potatoes. That's where my OCD kicks in. It wasn't correct to the other side, so it needed to be fixed. And that's our field done. Now it was time to move on and think about storage for the wheat. Took multiple times to get the size right because it was going off the doodle. And I needed a 2 wide gap for a double door. And it was going to be made out of cobblestone because we didn't want bugs and stuff to get in. With gaps in the wood, I don't know. Place all this grass with some stone. So we have a nice hard base to put our chest in, full of wheat. Once again, built too close to the wall. But, gotta deal with it now. Okay, with the roof complete, it's time to give these people up here a little bit bigger front yard. So we're gonna build a deck that comes off of our storage house. Got some fences so they don't fall off of it. And here's what we're left with: our farmhouse, storage house, plot, chicken coop, barn. Then threw some stuff in afterwards. That's what it looks like now. Thanks for coming. See you later.